my god, oh my god, oh my god. We're here for another reaction. Greg Doucette finally confronted Mike Israetel in Miami. He just posted probably 10 minutes ago. So I had to react to it. I was ready to upload some videos and everything. And I'm just like, wait a minute, whoa. What have we just crossed? So I'll react to this. I want to see what he's going to do. I think Mike, I want to see what Mike did. But I want to know what Greg going to do. Because I know Greg going to troll him. We already know. And I can't wait. And I love it. And it's funny. So let's watch it and see what's going to happen.
In today's video, you're not going to believe it. I met up and recorded with none other than Dr. Mike Israetel. And so...
Here you go trolling. Here you go.
Explain what we're doing, what we talked about. How did it go? How did it not go? Newsflash, it went horribly wrong. And so... let's get right into it. And so I posted... I knew it. I knew he was going to say something about this. I already felt that he was going to say something because when I saw, I was like, Mike is kind of big. But Mike is, he bulked. I knew that Greg was going to post something like this. I knew he was going to say something about it. Because they beefing. On Instagram, some photos. Coach Greg and Dr. Mike shirtless with the...
Yo, look at this. I knew it was going to happen. I already knew it.
Yellow shorts. And the caption reads, who had the better tan? And so 41%...
Greg and my Doucette. Mike and my Israetel collab with Mike is crazy work.
Greg and my Doucette. Mike and my Israetel, 24%. Collab with Mike is crazy work, 35%. And so immediately people, they're excited. They're Gregging their Doucettes, Miking their Israetels. They cannot believe that this actually happened. And in case you're new to this, Dr. Mike, he represents RP. It's short for really pale. And so he coaches people, speaks science. He has a PhD. And so Damien, the fat ass writes, thought this was AI. And so many people thought this is so unlikely, so sketched that it had to be make-believe. It couldn't have actually happened. And the most popular post of all, Lex Little. Bro just posted to Mog. And so one of the things we talked about was Mike Israetel hating Editor Steve. My brother, he couldn't stand him. After all, how would he dare to edit these videos? He should know better. But the reality is this. Steve didn't edit those videos.
I am not the editor, Steven.
And so the comment from the actual editor, it says T.O. Mac
5'6", 57% body fat, Shaq. He's calling Mike fat. Oh,
5'6" X 56% body fat. Somebody said, no, he's probably under 20% body fat. He said, look, I'm kidding. I think if he was tanned, you would see he's only around 5-ish% body fat. And so we all know.
Yo. I didn't know the fitness community was really like this. Like, dang. We got beefs. We got people beefing with each other. We got people calling each other fat. Ooh, I gotta get on my 10 toes around in this community. I like this. This is kind of fun.
Oh, it's a joke. When we make fun of Mike Israetel, we're having a good time. After all, he carries 20 excess pounds of body water.
Yo, that man leveled him up. That man leveled him up.
All I feel is rage.
Oh, it's so great to see you together. I actually thought you had a beef. I didn't know you liked each other. And so Mike would respond with,
come here. I hate him.
I am not kidding. And so Mike hates me immensely. His hate for me is so strong that he would actually lie about how much other people hate me. Literally. He's telling me, you know this person that says that they like you. I'm not going to name names. Well, they don't like you. They actually hate you. They just say they like you because, well, money, this, that, and so on. And so let it be known, this is not some make-believe beef. This
is serious. On day one, we're recording for a video with Jesse James West, with several other people. We're on a team.
And he's continuing to talk smack. Remember, we're on the same team. But
wow. So that's how it went when he was there. So it looked like Greg was trying to keep it professional while Mike was getting up. Mike was annoyed with his presence and just, okay, Got it.
Of course, this is fine. I expect it. Remember, I've made a lot of videos making fun of Mike Israetel and so on. But by the end of the day, you would think, let's bygones be bygones. Let's move on from this. There's nothing that could be further from the truth. And so, attending the Gymshark event, Mike approached me with, I believe it was his cameraman, and continues to berate me for what was probably about 90 minutes. Many famous influencers coming to talk, younger influencers and so on, wanting photos, people asking me to record videos, but Mike, he wanted to yap. And yap, he did. And so the truth is, Mike simply hates me. He doesn't like the fact that I called him out for not winning his pro card, for not being lean enough, that even with the proper tan, he wouldn't have won the competition. He says, no, I probably only would have moved up 1 or 2 spaces. You didn't get it right. He doesn't watch my videos. I spent 20 minutes explaining to him that I don't actually tell people that I'm a doctor. He still believed that. And to spend another 20 minutes along with my brother, editor Steve, to tell him that we've been vindicated. He didn't know that he thought that I was continuing to scam influencers, that I would sell anything. Sawdust, I would sell them anything. I'm like, Mike, did you not know that I was vindicated? Independent party, nootropic Zito, tested 10 separate companies, biggest sellers in the industry. We're the only ones that passed. He didn't want to believe it. He said, no, you're making that up. You haven't watched the videos, Mike.
The Turk Max has a Jupiter in it, and this is the data showing that it matches. Then it gets interesting when we look at the competitor samples. So these are commercially available products. And this is compared to the Turk Builder that we've already talked about. It matches. We believe it really is a Jupiter Stanica.
It makes me shit my pants. Thank you, Greg.
I even said, did you not see Will Tennyson trying my product? And Mike actually thinks that all of these social media influencers that are collabing with me, they don't really like me. They're just doing it for clout. No one could like me. That the entirety of the fitness industry, that they just dislike me. But yet when I go to all these conventions, people are lining up to take photos. I've changed my life. You've helped me to lose weight. And so I get the complete opposite treatment. Are there some people that dislike me? Of course there are. I do a natty or not.
Yo, he be trolling them. Look at my head. That's messed how you be trolling that man like that. Got that man upset.
They're not going to like that. I tell somebody the truth. Hey, you need to diet an extra 6 weeks. Your physique needs to get lighter. You need to go into the light heavyweight division. They're not going to want to hear that. But what I do is I speak the truth. And so Mike refused to believe that the Turk Max was actually inside of it what we were claiming. We have the receipts. No, you're selling snake oil, money back guarantee, and a $20 gift card. And I explained to him, did you not know that Turk Plex was scamming people? That it's coming from China. I explained to him in detail everything. Refused to believe it. Had no thought that it could be possible. But remember, when you hate someone that much, when you hate a person as much as Mike Israetel hates me, you're blinded by the evidence. And so I don't think anything could convince Mike that I'm not a sociopath. And so when he says, oh, this other guy says you're a sociopath, and I'm like, Mike, I don't need to hear it. And so when I say, yeah, the beef between me and this individual, it's actually squashed, and I have to have a message saying, hey, the beef...
Well, let me read these messages. Let me read these. Petition for the meeting of lean beef patty at the editor is signed. Type me here. Me. Okay.
Is squashed before GTA 6 in detail, writing, talking to the guy, and so on. He refused to believe it. Show me the message. Show me it. I want to see it. I'm like, Mike, I'm not going to show you private messages that I've had with other YouTubers.
Show me it. I don't believe you.
Mike, you don't need to believe me. You can go and ask that individual. And so essentially his goal was to dim my light. If I go and talk to Coach Greg, call him an asshole, call him names, say everyone hates you, despises you, thinks you're a joke, thinks you're a sociopath, then you'll go from feeling really good to feeling really bad.
Why would you... All right, I know y'all beefing with each other, but don't bring other people into it. The weird thing is about stuff like that, but people beefing, oh, everybody hates you, oh, nobody likes you. That's the number one thing that they always say. They always find a way to say something like that to hurt another person's feelings and lower another person's intellect. And it sucks that a lot of people feel that way, or to hurt them. Like, why would you do that? Like, what do you earn by saying that about other specific people? What did that person ever do to you that bad to make you say that, to hurt their feelings even more than what they did to you? It's always better to be a better person and try not to build things up even more and more, that tension and stuff. So if he was really talking smack to him in that field of them trying to be professional, that means that no one should work with you anymore. Because a lot of people shouldn't make fun of each other, hurt each other's feelings that bad. This is a professional aspect. When you're doing a video for somebody else, saying, I'm going to get all these YouTubers together and make this video, y'all should keep it professional. No words, nothing. Don't say nothing to each other. Maybe after, when no one's around, or after the recording is completed. You don't talk smack to somebody do a video just for them to edit it out and stuff like that. That's unprofessionalism. And that leads to people not wanting to work with you anymore. That's what I learned. That's what I heard.
Mike, it doesn't work. I'm not like you. I actually like myself. I have a lot of confidence. I love my life. I'm the happiest I've ever been. And I don't need anything else to be happy.
Hard to believe you can get
I didn't know
this.
he said all that.
And for some reason, you are so devastated by the people in
Yo,
your...
why? How did he find all these videos? Look at his face. How did he find all these videos? Yo, Greg sent me this and he's trolling, or actually this is weird. Yo, how do his editors find stuff like this? Like, do they follow him secretly off another account and just find these random videos?
comment section. I get negative comments all along. You're a snake oil salesman. You're a 5'6" manlet. No woman would ever want to be with you. The only way you can get a woman is if it's an escort. You can keep saying what you want. You really think that's going to affect me? I told him this. Oh, I don't believe you. I see you doom scrolling, you're reading comments, you're commenting to people. I do it for the engagement. I literally pin the worst comments. I'm trying to get more people to engage in my videos. And so, for example, when Togi said in a video, you want half the people to like you, half the people to hate you. That brings about the most engagement. The people can go back and forth. And so what I like to do is I like to be polar. 79! I like to say my opinion, and I like to... And so when I say Mike did not lose because of his tan, Mike didn't diet hard enough, it's the truth. And so a guy asked Mike a question. I believe it was Arat, perhaps he's, 15 or 20 million followers. He asked him a question.
Wow.
How do you rate your genetics? It's compared to these guys, like Greg, Eric, Jared Feather, Ian Blair, or like to normal people. And so Arat says, compared to normal people. His response,
It's 10 out of 10.
Arat looks at me and I'm like, well, to be fair, I'm saying it's about a 9.9. He has great genetics for putting on size. However, he's not very aesthetic. He doesn't have the small waist and the wide shoulders. In comparison, look at Jared Feather. His physique is unreal. Jared Feather did not know he's that strong. Guy can bench press over 500 pounds. It's incredible. Wide shoulders, small waist, great genetics for bodybuilding. Eric Janicki, he's just a tank. He's a monster. He has so much muscle. It's unbelievable. Ian Blair, he made the Olympia. And even Coach Greg, although smaller than these guys, I still believe I have really good genetics. I did, in fact, earn an IFBB Pro card. Now, Mike, he has very great quads. He has a lot of muscle, a lot of density, and his legs are actually lean. He has way more size than average, even more than most people who are abusing performance-enhancing drugs the way that he is. And I realize that being on these drugs, it does in fact alter your mind. Remember, Dr. Mike himself said, all he feels is rage.
Like all I feel is rage.
And so when you're on steroids, it's hard to be your normal self. And so perhaps if he was 100% natural, perhaps he could have had a normal conversation with Coach Greg and not had all that hate. But to be fair, his genetics are clearly above average, just not in terms of his aesthetics. And so, although he has a lot of muscle, he did appear to have a blocky waist. It did appear to be distended. Perhaps it's eating too much cereal and Gatorade. Perhaps it's having too much growth hormone and insulin, or perhaps it's a little bit of both. It's probably both. He said he was weighing 227 pounds, and in case you're wondering, he's definitely shorter than Coach Greg. I thought he was 5'6", but I'm lowering it to 5'5". My brother said he's probably 5'4.5". I'm a 5'6" man.
Wait, they're that short? I did not know. It's weird to hear that they're short. They're short. Because when they're like in their videos and stuff, they look like our height, like regular heights and stuff. Like I thought they were at least like 5'10", 5'11". I did not know they were 5'4" and 5'5" or 5'6". I ain't know all that.
I'm proud of myself. I don't need to lie. I don't need to add a quarter centimeter. I'm telling you exactly what my height is. Dr. Mike, I believe, is 5'5", 227 pounds. I was 192 pounds. He's 35 pounds bigger than me. Do you really think he needs to be 35 pounds bigger than me to win a bodybuilding competition? I literally competed as a pro. The heaviest I've ever been at a weigh-in, 195. Mike should drop down to 198. Not only that, he should diet harder. If I were coaching Mike, he would do significantly better. Well, that's if he actually listened to me. And so perhaps if he were to...
He shouldn't have said something like that because Mike gonna go crazy now. Oh, if I was coaching Mike, oh man, he shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have said that. Cause Mike gonna be mad. Mike gonna get mad. They gonna try to fight him.
Use my cookbook or get a freaking chef.
Insulting a man like
Coach
that.
Greg is a chef living in his basement. I let her out to cook once in a while, but that's a different story. And yes, she does have gym privileges. She's allowed to work out in the basement and so on. And so I treat her nice. And so Mike, you can get a private chef. It is going to help you. Even Togi has a private chef. Hella Mark Harley. He carries 30 pounds of water in his obliques. He can't help it. Mark, it was 20. Let's not exaggerate. Let's be accurate in our statements.
I have like big love handles that store a lot of water from back when I got...
Mike carries 20 extra pounds of water from having bulked to 270 back in the day when he was natural. I might have looked for half a second that time.
Are you okay?
No. His words, not mine. Nope. Photoshop, I don't buy it. I mean, wait a sec. Do you really think Greg is expecting us to believe it's true? I think he has hope that we can see it as that it's trolling. But if I'm wrong, then I would be very happy to see that video. And so Ian Valaire comments, it's true, I was there, LOL. And so there you have it, guy. It's not AI. This actually took place. It actually went down.
The Subway
and not
Surface
just
joint.
one day, but two. And so one thing that really stuck in my mind
That
that
really
Mike
got me
Israetel told
looking.
me is that he really can't stand that many people come from my channel and go onto his channel, whether it's Instagram or YouTube, and they write comments in the comment section. They'll write things like,
Yo, that is
bro,
breaking
you
my
didn't lose
eyes.
because of your tan. Or you're
I'm gonna
not
go away.
carrying 20 pounds of body water.
I was
You're
into
actually
it.
not lean enough. Or, bro, that ain't no 6% body fat. We discussed the validity or lack thereof of the DEXA scan, of which Mike thinks it's very accurate, and I tried to explain to him that it's not. But hey, that's a difference of opinion, and that's okay. But one thing I said to Mike is, you can't care so much about the comments of other people. What is more important? How you feel about yourself or how other people are trying to make you feel. You get to choose that. And so if bro from Bangladesh writes, Mike, you are fat. You have a horrible tan. Are you really going to let that bother you?
I'll read a comment when I'm on plenty of...
Yeah, that's it. That is out of his control. He cannot control that if people troll you by saying that about you. You're always going to receive, it look like you always receive hate regardless. You can be the most perfect person in the universe. Somebody will always find some way to critique you, hate you, or whatever. It's human genetic. A lot of people don't like people for some reason. You know what I'm saying? For me, I never really met that person I don't like yet. But you will always meet somebody that you don't like. It always happens. It's bound to happen through all the years in life. You will find people that hate you. You'll find people that like you. You'll find people that love you. But you can't get mad when people critiquing you and stuff like that. I hate it. I hate being critiqued. I hate it because I feel like I would never be better. But I'll try not to. I just have an open mindset and try to do things better for myself than to do something better for somebody else. But I hope that one day he'll learn about that. Like, a lot of people always will find a way to hate you. Find anything to say, anything bad about you. That's how it is. It's human nature. You know what I'm saying?
And it's, as usual, a highly disrespectful comment on Instagram. And I fantasize about meeting that person in real life, walking up to them in the gym, way too close to their face.
Oh my
and
God,
say
he's
something.
tiny.
Just say it, and watch them cower and just relish as they cower. And then as they cower away, hurt them physically so that everyone can see.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know he was that short. He's probably a nice guy, though. Oh my God, he's so tiny. Oh my God, it just said that. Why is bro so tiny? Oh God, help me. I did not know that said that up there until I said it. That's so hilarious.
and eat their organs. These are thoughts that I have like daily.
Remember, Mike has butlers with Lambos that he bought for them. He's a multi-millionaire, perhaps even more money than Coach Greg. I don't know if it's true or it's even possible, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that he's a multi-millionaire. Money beyond his wildest dreams. He's got over 3 million followers on YouTube. That's more than Coach Greg. How can he care about the comment section? Let me ask you this. If you made $10 million a year, or let's lower that. Let's say it's even only 1 million. Imagine him only making $1 million. There's no way it's not closer to 10, 20. Would you really care about people trying to put you down in some comment section? Bro from Bangladesh, some 16-year-old kid, 25-year-old, that's trying to dim your light to make fun of your physique. Oh, you have a GH gut. You don't have a proper Gatorade. You're a manlet. How could you let insignificant sheep affect you when you're a lion?
But the thing is, when people get on you that bad, you gotta think about this. They coming to watch you. They coming to watch you. Their view is your money. You took money out of their pocket, basically, from them viewing you. And they come in every video and troll you. That's more money for you. There's some streamers out here that get trolled by so bad from people, they donate them money, calling them fat. They donate them $20 just to call them fat. Wow, gee, thanks, $20 in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? They never think. See, they never think about that. They never think about that. They never think about that mindset. You got money in your pocket from them. So I'm gonna take that money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take that. That's what they're not thinking about. They're always thinking about, oh, this person hates me. I gotta make this person likes me. You don't even know that person. Forget about that person. They coming to view you. Think about that. You don't know that person. They came to watch you. That's how it goes.
Really? Mike, you don't watch my videos. Perhaps you should watch this one. How can you let these insignificant people who have no value to your life, they've never talked to you, never spoken to you, you don't even know them, how can you give them your power? That's what you're doing when you allow somebody to live rent-free in your head. A comment. You have the power to choose. You don't need to give two shits about what they're saying. They can laugh at you, they can make fun of you, they can try to put you down, but you don't let it. A secure, confident man, that's what they would do. I do believe that you're 40. Are you really going to let these kids affect you in that manner? But let's add to that. How are you going to let Coach Greg affect you? I'm just a chill. I make some jokes. I poke fun at you. Bro doesn't have a proper team.
What are you thinking when facing your opponent?
But yeah, y'all just gotta think about that. Just a little bit of knowledge for y'all, some of y'all out here in these streets.
Insert backlash spread fart noise, blue lobster, the organ chiming in the background. You really think that matters that much? Oh my God, Coach Greg blue lobstered me. He blue lobstered all over my... So what? Mike, like, you really think that if you were to make 45 videos making fun of me, that somehow my shine would be gone? Do you really think my oil would be deteriorated? How? Like, it baffles me that you can let one human being affect you to that extent. Now, if it was your significant other, if I was your lover, your boyfriend, and I was doing that, well, dump the guy. Don't listen to him. Walk away. And so if you see a video from me or a comment from somebody who watched a video from me, walk away. Don't read it. You don't have to read your comments. You can move on. Oh, they're making fun of me. Yep, I'm not going to look. Oh, a new Greg Doucette video is probably going to make fun of me. Don't watch it. Move on. And so if you were truly confident, truly happy, content, satisfied, if you could practice gratitude, would you not be happier? You're listening to the voices inside your head telling you that you're not good enough, that you need to do better, that you'll never be enough. When is enough enough? How much money do you need to make? How many shows would you have to win? How many likes on that photo would you need to be satisfied?
Whoa. What did I just see? public, but Gymshark don't know. Come on, Mike. Why you not keep the? We cannot keep the video, Mike. Yo, I cannot. I cannot with this.
Satisfied. And bro, what's with this? Like, is this what comedy has to be now in 2025? You have to be bent over with some guy about to peg you like Peg Watson? And what are you doing with your mouth? I mean, are you a throat goat? And so unfortunately, Mepsigram had to attend the eye surgery conference. She couldn't attend Gymshark on day 1. She made it to day 2. And so she sends me a photo of that. Says, what is this? Why are we doing this? Why do we have to resort to homoerotic verbiage in order to get people to like our videos? 60,000 likes. But why? Why must we do this? I mean, can Dr. Mike not just be Dr. Mike, the smart guy?
Wait. You say he's 4 years old. So you 4 years old doing that, sir? I don't know what I just seen, y'all.
Does he really need to resort to so many homosexual jokes? Now, listen, he has the right to do what he wants. If he wants to make homosexual jokes, he can. But I think his channel would be better with fewer of them. You know, a la Will Tennyson style. Will Tennyson jokes around a little bit every now and then. I don't think it's too much. Mike, it's so much. Why are we doing this? And so is it possible, just a little bit, that Mike perhaps likes Coach Greg maybe a little bit too much? You know, when you were younger, you're perhaps 13, maybe 14 years of age, and you treated that girl that you liked really brutally, you weren't as nice to her, and it was because you liked her? Is this perhaps the problem? Is Coach Greg Mike Israeltel's fantasy man? You know, the man at the top looking down. Hey, Mike. And so although he has more followers than me, does Mike perhaps view me as the alpha? The man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Does Mike view me that way? I mean, after all, why would he be so jealous of me? Why is he so envious? Does he perhaps envy my physique? Or is it my glorious tan? Look at this tan, Mike. It's not a spray tan. I even put sunscreen on my body. Unfortunately, you never put sunscreen on that day, and there was very serious burns. Remember, I'm not a fan of people not putting on sunscreen. Take care of your skin. I do believe that sunburns can cause skin cancer in the future, and so please be careful. Add to having the sun damage, the abuse of performance-enhancing drugs is taking years off your life. Let's be more cautious than last time. And so perhaps Mike is just jealous of my tan. I mean, you would think Mike Israetel is jealous of Mike Thurston. Mike Thurston has the most delicious tan of all time. And so remember, I met up with Mike Thurston, Mr. Delicious himself. We did a podcast, we trained together, and he told me, Coach Greg, I'm not gay. I'm not. But what about Mike Israetel? Is it possible? I mean, it's 2025. Can't we be...
Wait, is that Johnny Shreve? No! No, Johnny, no! He's like one of my favorite YouTubers in the fitness industry. Him and Greg Doucette.
Whatever. And so is it not possible that Mike simply has so much love for Coach Greg that's been pressed down deep, and he wants it to come out, probably all over his stomach? And so I guess we'll never know. But what I can promise you is Mike hates Coach Greg. Do I hate him back? No. I asked him, is there any way we can squash the beef? Can we end this? No, there isn't. I want everyone to know that I hate you. I'm like, alrighty then. I mean, what am I to do? I asked, okay, it's been an hour and a half. We kind of need to move on. There's people that want to talk to me. I'm here at a Gymshark event. What would you want to end this on? I just want to know that I made you uncomfortable. All right, it was uncomfortable. I did my job. And so he left. And so there you have it. That was my encounter with Dr. Mike. He never resorted to physical violence. I did not expect that he would. Remember, there's thousands of spectators. Remember, at this stage in his career, I don't think that Dr. Mike is going to resort to this. I think that he's too smart to know that that would not look good on him. And so one final point I'd like to suggest to Dr. Mike is to get off the steroids and to switch to Turk Max and
y'all, we're going to end this episode. We're going to end this here. Man, I want to thank you guys for tuning on in. Man, it was intense. It was crazy. But it sucks that You can see it sucks that they hate each other that much. You know what I'm saying? But it look like that what I'm seeing so far, it look like Greg is trying to end things and not let it happen. But Mike is getting angry about it, and Mike letting it get to him. But never let things get to you, man. Just y'all got a big following. You have so many subscribers. You got 3.35 million subscribers. Like, you up there. You have 3.3. That's amazing. He has 2.2. Ride it out. Have fun. Live life. You know, stop hating each other, you know. But you know, who am I? We at number 30. We almost at number 30, which is good. Not 30,000, 30 subscribers. But back to it. I want to thank you guys for tuning on in. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. You guys are new. And we're out.